Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Constantinide. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're well, you're happy and you're healthy. I am bringing you today a real crime story that happened back in 1967. A boyfriend and a girlfriend. They loved each other, but they were both addicted to LSD. LSD is a highly genetic drug that essentially alters your thoughts. You may see things that they don't exist. You may hear things that they don't really exist in place. So it really alters your thoughts and your thinking. So they both embarked on this trip, the LSD trip, and that's how they termed it. And that happened on the 16th of September 2000. It wasn't in 2000, it was in 1967. And they're both taking the LSD on the 16th of September, and the day after, the boyfriend left the apartment. He went back to the United States. He was an American. Now, he was subsequently extradited back to the UK. But what happened in the time when he left, the day after, they found his girlfriend dead in the apartment. The landlord found her. Now, when he was brought to the UK and he was prosecuted for the charge of murder, he said that he did not have the intention to kill her. Now, this is where it becomes really interesting. He said that when he's taken, he was self-induced, he actually is taken voluntarily, LSD, the drug. He thought that he descended from the center of Earth and that he had to fight with snakes. And one of those snakes, it was his girlfriend. So what he did, he took the bed sheet, some 8 inches of bed sheet was crammed into her mouth, and she died from asphyxia. He said that he did not have the intention to kill her. He did not want to kill her or indeed cause any harm to her. Now, the jury, when they have to deliberate and they have to decide whether he was guilty for murder or not, they came back and they found by majority 10-2 that he was not guilty for murder, but he was guilty for manslaughter. The defendant, whom I have forgotten to mention his name, Mr. Lipman, Mr. Lipman appealed, of course, his conviction, but his appeal was dismissed. Now, a bit of the legality of this case, if I may do so, is that the Court of Appeal said that whether in the case of unlawful physical acts causing the death of another, to justify a verdict of a manslaughter, the Crown must prove that the accused at the time of such physical act either intended or foresaw that harm was likely to result to the victim, and therefore his appeal was dismissed. Now, this is a case of Mr. Lipman. He has self-induced himself with LSD, and he thought that his girlfriend was a snake, and therefore crammed about 8 inches of bedsheet into her mouth. She died from asphyxia. What would you decide if you were jury? Would you say that he was not guilty whatsoever, either murder or manslaughter, because he did not have the intention? Are you immune by the fact you self-induce, either it is alcohol or any kind of substance? Are you immune by your actions just because you've self-induced voluntarily with those substances? I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you believe? What do you stand on this? I hope you enjoy this case. I hope you are well. I hope that you have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing, and I will see you in my next video. Make sure you subscribe for my weekly videos, for my very interesting, because I'm actually going to film a lot more now. Very, very interesting cases are coming. Love you loads. Bye bye.